Alright, so we may not have won a game yet, but we're still chugging along here. This hand is pretty reasonable. I can deal with this. I don't think we have to probe yet. I think we just thought sees him. And he's on Tron. That's interesting. So I think I'm just going to take this map. Because these other three things can potentially miss, whereas map definitely gets them in Tron piece. So I'm going to do that. Alright, that dismember's not going to be good. Ooh, Ghost Quarter. That's actual strip mine against us. Hopefully he does not know that. And we still cannot cast our creature. Need more fetch lands, apparently. So these Blackleaf Cliffs. No, I did not want to F whatever there. I wanted to have my Confluence. I tried to F3. Didn't work. Couldn't do it fast enough. So I guess I'm just passing again. This is kind of awkward. If this were a Harbinger, we would probably be in business. Okay. Man, I didn't even notice. Grove of the Burnwolves is such a gigantic beating against us. It's so funny. Ow. Alright, Spirit Guide, you're in. You are in there. You know a game is going well when your first real play is turn 4 Spirit Guide. Man, I just can't get over how good this Grove is. Gonna need to draw like a fetch line here pretty quick. Otherwise this Death Shadow's not gonna be doing too much. Oh, and especially now that he has the O Stone, might be in trouble. Well, there's the Elemental. It is interesting. Postmortem Lunge is probably pretty good against this guy's deck too. This is not a real game of Modern. This is kind of a joke. Just not doing anything. I wonder if he knows that his Ghost Quarter is strip mine. Hopefully he just doesn't find that out. This deck keeps a lot of 1 and 2 land hands. No. Stop letting me gain life. No Ivug in there is interesting. So that gives him 12 mana. So I think we have to do that to get our life low enough. And hopefully he just blows this O-stone. That's awesome. Perfect. Alright. Start things off with Death Shadow. And then Nivmagus. Eat that spell. And then just have nothing. Ideally, this is supposed to happen on turn 2 or 3, in case you guys were wondering. I feel like this Nivmagus is going to get like Ulamogged or something, though, since he searched for the tower. Worm Coil. I'm not too worried about that. What can we draw? Probe is always the best draw. What is it, 2 Worm Coils? 2 Worm Coils might be trouble. Okay, that is awkward. Blessing would have killed him. Man, this is not a good spot. Not too worried though. I think the next 2 games will go better. I think I just have to block with this. He goes up to 30? That's so hard. Not sure I'm supposed to beat that. I think it starts with drawing Gitaxian Probe into Ground Rift. Or into any spell. No, it has to be Ground Rift. No. Kill myself. Can only deal him 22. This is no good. So Dismembers are definitely not good here. I like the other Strobe, and I like the Lunges. Because it seems like he could very easily O-stone one of my guys away. But I don't know, like, this deck is a lot faster than his deck, and his deck doesn't have a lot of interaction, so I would assume that I should be able to beat this guy, but deck is not cooperating, as you guys may have noticed. Maybe this deck is just bad. Maybe everything that people have been telling me all along has been true, because we're 0-5 in games. Granted, I could have won one of those games if I had brain cells, but I don't. Magic's a hard game, man. I don't know what to tell you. Been playing for 12 years, 13 years, long time. Still make a lot of mistakes. I also haven't played this deck in a very long time, so there is that. One thing that I wanted to do with the sideboard was play some Arrayos. I had played a blue-red version a while ago that was kind of cool and had Arrayo in it, and Arrayo's pretty nice against a lot of the combo decks. Would have been really good against Birthing Pod. But like I said, I didn't want to change too much. So this hand does not have a creature, so it's pretty bad, although everything else pretty reasonable. This hand's okay, though. It's not great. I'm just going to start things off with Nivmagus, because I feel like this is a nickel and dime game, and I actually want this Thoughtseize to pump my Kiln Fiend, because I don't have a whole lot of other action. It's also possible that if we draw a free spell, or a cheap spell, I suppose, we can go Thoughtseize spell, Tainted Strike, Kiln Fiend, and kill him. Oh, and I think I'm just going to take the extra damage. Or this would have been extra damage. I should have played the Confluence. I guess I could thin my deck by 0.5% or whatever. Alright, spell and he's dead. That's a spell. That's a big spell. And I'm not sure what he could have with colorless mana, but I'll just take his Karn. Tom Ross would be proud. 22 Infect. He dies to first strike, so only 11. But see, not so bad, right? Not so bad. Mulligan to 6, turn 3 kill, and we're on the board. We have a game win now. Now I'm excited. Now I want to see if my opponent actually has a win in this tournament. He does not. He's a game win, not a match win. I don't know if I got paired up or not. Well, it worked out perfectly, so I think we should keep it the same. Not too sure what he could have to interact with me aside from like Pyroclasms, but I don't want a bunch of discard or anything, so just play around it the best I can with Nivmagus, and I can always Mutagenic Growth my Kiln Fiend if it comes to that. So also post-mortem lunge. That was sweet, though. We got to kill someone. Feeling good. This hand is pretty legit. Sort of, I guess. I need targets for these growths. I'm kind of hoping to probe into something, because this is only 5 damage, and I can't play this yet. But there are a lot of spells that deal me damage, so... also, fetch lands count. So yeah, I'm just going to probe this turn, see what's going on. Might draw a Nivmagus. So he does have a Clasm, but he doesn't have any red. He has 2 maps and 2 power plants, so it's going to take him a while to get going. And we did draw the other fetch land, so we're going to be able to play Death Shadow next turn, it looks like. And then we can probably kill him on the following turn. So another turn 3 kill, assuming nothing bad happens. Because like if he drew a Tron land that turn, it would have been tough. I would have to use this Blessing, which I guess would not be a big deal. So he drew a Chromatic Sphere, good to know. And we have to crack this before anything. So any quadruple strikes, or should just gain an extra strike, really. I think my opponent's losing because he has white-bordered Tron lands. That is my hypothesis. I think he's dead. We did it! 2 turn 3 kills. What'd I tell ya? This matchup's so easy. It's so simple. This deck is obviously